DJ on my mic, the sound above. Bob Power, you there?
Yeah.
Ja. I gotta admit as well, like, I wasn't sure whether I was actually gonna do this today, because, you know, like, all the internet crap kind of, like, made it bigger than it was supposed to be. But I think this is really tame. I'm really glad that it's worked out. Do so many miles to see a face of them. Who I gotta feel that I can't change of them. Who and I don't want to sound cliche. The only The only problem is, right, as soon as you all stand up, no one's gonna hear a fucking thing. I'm really sorry. It's the truth though. If everyone stands up, the speaker's just gonna hit the front row and everyone at the back's not gonna hear anything. I'm sorry, man. I appreciate it. Dance in your brain like this.
This is RECONEYEZmedia with Ben WFX. You're from Australia and now you're the other side of the world, in fact. What do you think of the energy in this city?
In this particular city, it's awesome. I mean, from what I've seen today, the way the people got involved and the way it was really peaceful and there was a lot of positive atmosphere and everyone came up on board of Sydney. It was really nice, you know. I really like this city. I've spent a lot of time in Australia, but now I spend most of my time in Europe, and I spent for the last 5 years here. And everywhere I seem to go in Europe, it's so culturally rich, generally. It's the main cities that I go to. So this is just another good example of where I've been already.
Now the changing times of the 21st century means nothing to me, cause I would rather be at the beginning of time. Earth will be mine, living in luxury. Discovering a world out there, believing in the sun, earth, water, and air. Take me there, so I can see the world bloom. Standing on a sea cliff, howling at the moon. Creating a world for the just the way we've been raised. Discovering time and space. I know that we can make a change. Rearrange the way that we appreciate the world today. Pass about I love someone, and I treat them in the way that you are.
Who knows what happened today and the days before? The Facebook hype. What can you, I hear you laughing, what can you say about it to the people creating this hype and to your philosophy?
Well, basically, like, I don't know, to be honest, I'm pretty shit when it comes to all the social media stuff. Like, I don't really say much, I don't really write much. The only reason I kind of did that thing, hello, the only reason I announced it was because of, there was a show that was meant to go down in Belgium and that didn't work out, so I thought, why not? I'll just do a street, because everyone started messaging on my Facebook page. You promised you'd do a street performance. So I was like, all right, let's do it on Sunday. I've got time after a show in Dusseldorf. So, you know, all that kind of stuff. I'm pretty oblivious. I didn't really read a lot of the stuff. All I know is I got these emails and then I read a couple of the comments on my Facebook page and everyone seemed like there was all this negativity going around surrounding it. So my plan was to just come and just see if it was going to be cool. If it was a good atmosphere, then I'd do it. If it wasn't, then I wouldn't. And that was kind of my intention. But everything else, I don't know. It just shows how childish people are on the internet, you know. Yeah. And thank you to all you people for coming and being peaceful. It's wicked that we could just be peaceful, you know what I mean? Like, we got emails from the mayor of the city saying, don't come, we'll arrest you, all this shit. And it's like, I understand, like, why, because, you know, we don't want people to trash the joint and all that stuff, but we're not like football fans that are gonna break windows and shit. We're music lovers, right? I reckon. Let's break shit. No, that's not. All right.
So, do you have something to say to the people who are behind you and pushing to the right direction?
Well, yeah, definitely. I mean, I think there was a lot of support from other channels that I'm only aware of now, actually. But it was cool, you know. It's cool to know that there's people fighting for, you know, something that they love. You know what I mean? If you want someone to come to your city and do a show, and it feels like there's nothing going to happen or whatever, then it's, you know, it takes people like you who kind of sort of at least put it out there that that's a positive thing, that it needs to happen. So, you know, if there wasn't any of that stuff, maybe we would have had riot fans. So, you know, it's cool. I'm really happy that there was people getting involved.
Know that I'm gonna be inside of you when the sun goes down now. You know that I'm gonna be inside of you when the sun goes down now. You know that I'm gonna be inside of you when the sun goes down now. You know that I'm gonna be inside of you.
Your performance, it was like, do you know the Matrix? Do you know that feeling from Zion when everybody's dancing in the rain? And
yeah,
there was like the same moment. Is like religious. Does it mean something? Is it something religious for you, the music you bring? Do you have like a kind of message to bring to people?
Well, you know, it sounds kind of cheesy, but, you know, it is. There's definitely an energy and a vibration that comes off, you know, like my whole idea about religion or science or whatever is I believe the whole universe is just made up of, you know, vibration, you know, and that's kind of all it is. It's just a pulsing vibration. It's from my understanding, from what I've read. And so, you know, a pure form of vibration is music and sound. You can see it and you can feel it. And I think that's why it has such a resonating effect on people. If you hear a really beautiful song or a good melody or a nice heavy bass line, you can't help but enjoy it, you know, and that's just the way it is.
I just need the touch of your eyes that I miss so much. Your smile is all I need to survive this loneliness inside. Don't you worry about a thing now. Temptation might be all around me, but it's not the same. So if you're lonely, you know my voice can soothe your pain. So let the rhythm come straight from your face, let the fire come straight from your lips, let your Buddha with the flaw in our face. But just a sweet, I better bass, cause I'm a motivator when they come to the floor. Drop the rhythm and pitching is secure. Play your last over Baba Romance, get your foot to the ground.
So I guess my spiritual belief is that, you know, music is my messiah. It's like it is the one, you know, you don't hear politicians singing songs, and if they did, then they'd probably get your attention a bit more. We don't really listen to what the politicians have got to say, do we? Really, we read a little bit in the paper, we don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, all the police are so polite, they didn't rock the mind every night, giving Ghent. All the police are so polite, they didn't rock the mind every night, getting bent.
We're listening, people are paying more attention to what artists are doing, really. And I'm not saying artists should be running the world, but I think, you know, I'm happy that artists are expressing themselves, because as soon as they kill that, then we won't have a straight picture. We're just going to have a very one-sided view of consciousness in the world. So long as there's good music and there's people saying the right thing, then I think we're going to have a good future.
Yo, my mic is sound above. Bob Power, you there?
Yeah.